Hohem isteady MT2 gimbal with AI tracker. A 4-in-1 camera stabilizer with fill light and AI vision sensor. It can support mirrorless camera, compact cameras, smartphone, action cameras. This is a carry case, a nice bag included. The build quality looks nice and sturdy, and these are the controls. There is a small LCD panel here. The most important feature here is this AI tracker, which is not available on any of the other gimbals in the market at present. L plate for mounting the cameras. Manual. Large number of cables are provided. Then this is the charging cable, USB-C. The build quality of this tripod looks sturdy. This is a mobile phone mount. It's an attachment for the action cameras. Base plate. We are going to test this. Let us check through the various controls. This is the rear control. It consists of a LCD panel here, a small LCD panel to indicate the various modes. Then there is a joystick, then there is a zoom lever and a record button. Then this is a mode button. Apart from that, there is a power switch. Then there is a connector for this port for charging the gimbal, right? The gimbal offers a battery life. On paper it indicates nearly about 17 hours. Similarly, on top there is a port. I have connected the camera. This is mainly for controlling the camera. We can do the recording start stop here, and similarly taking pictures. Okay. Apart from that, there is a charging port available for charging the camera directly from the gimbal. Gimbal also provides power out for the camera or the mobile phone. A compatible cable we have to connect. These are USB-C ports. Okay, and the camera which I am using here for the purpose of this demonstration is a Nikon mirrorless camera. We can see very easily it is balanced. The balancing is the usual process. Observe that this is the AI tracker. This is also in place. AI tracker has to be turned on separately. There is a on-off switch here. So these are the various controls. Now let us press this power button and turn it on. Okay, you can see as it turns on, it gives a confirmation noise, a small chime. Observe, this is the currently it is by default it goes into pan follow mode, right? And by pressing the mode switch in sequence, if I press it once, it will go to PTF or pan tilt follow mode. Then similarly, again if we press, it will go to all lock mode. Lastly, it can go to the sports mode or POV mode. Again I will press, it will come back to the pan follow mode. There are various indicators available here that shows Bluetooth connectivity, then level of battery charging status, right, and whether the camera is connected to the cable or not. All those status are reflected over here. Let us see how the control works. On the rear side, by using joystick, we can make the camera move as per the requirement. You can see it pans very smoothly, and hence can provide a very smooth footage. We can tilt it. We can similarly adjust the roll position by using this particular roll dial. Please note that here it should indicate the roll, that the camera is currently engaged in the roll mode. If it is not in the roll mode, then there is one switch here. We can click it twice. It shows different modes. Focus mode for adjusting the focus of the camera, right? Press twice, it will show the roll mode. So it is indicating roll mode. We can adjust the camera rolling position by adjusting this lever. You can see like this, the roll position of the camera can be adjusted. Okay, apart from this, there is one additional mode which is like ICP mode. When we click this button 3 times in a sequence, it will undergo ICP mode. You can observe it will take 360-degree rotation video. Nowadays this mode is quite common with lot of gimbals. Again, if we press this switch once, it will come back to its normal position. Camera on off control can be done by using this particular switch. So let me just turn on the camera here. You can see the recording has started. As I click, the camera is showing the recording, and if I again press it, the recording will stop. If you check this, you can see the camera has recorded. Just a minute. You can see the recording has started. As I click, the camera is showing the recording. So this way it can record. Again, if I press this gradually, we can also take the photograph by keeping this record button pressed for 2-3 seconds. So it has shown that it has recorded one image as well. Function of the trigger we can observe here. Let us say the camera is in some random position while recording. By pressing the trigger twice, we can bring the camera back to the normal position. Okay. Similarly, if I press this trigger thrice, this gimbal will make camera rotate by 180 degrees. Like this. And again we can bring it back by again triggering thrice. The AI tracker also comes with a fill light here. We can turn on and turn off this fill light by pressing this particular button on the left hand side in the center of this jog dial. If I press this for a few seconds, so it will come up with the fill light. We can get this to work as either as a normal white light or even a color light, where we can change the color as well. Okay, we can control its intensity. You can see we are able to control the intensity. So if I keep it pressed again, it will switch off. The next very important control is the track location fixing. Okay, so let us say I would like to keep the camera, I would like to make the camera pan from one position. So these are A, B buttons. See, these two locations I can directly select. Let us say I just move the camera towards some position on the left hand side like this by using joystick. Okay, then I press A button and keep it pressed, so it gives me a confirmation sound and shows that this position is saved. Then I move the camera towards the right wherever I want to complete the path for tracking, and again press the second button, that is B button. So after 3 seconds it gives the confirmation. I would like to use this A and B position to start and stop tracking. So for starting the tracking, I would press this A switch once, so you can see that camera will automatically move to my stored position A, and then I'll click B twice, so it will smoothly pan from A to B. You can see it is panning smoothly, moving from A to B. So this, it moves from A to B. If I want to move from B to A, I'll press B once and then A twice. So it will come from position B to position A with a smooth panning. Now let us see how we can control the gimbal by using the Hohem Joy, official Hohem Joy app. I have already downloaded the app from the Android store, app store, and let us launch it. This will be connected to the gimbal through the Bluetooth, so we must ensure that the Bluetooth is turned on, right? And as soon as the Bluetooth is turned on and we switch to the Joy app, you can see here that this Bluetooth symbol, it shows the cross mark is gone. Now it shows that the Bluetooth is paired with respect to this app. So there are various modes on this app. Currently it is showing the recording mode. Let us switch over to this particular joystick mode, joystick control, and this is how the joystick look like. You can see as I am tilting it towards left, so it is rotating left. Okay, so pan, you can tilt. There is a restore button here, it restores to the default location. We can make it flip up camera, then rotate downwards, right? Again restore back to the original position. We can adjust the roll position. You can see here as I am controlling it through the app, the camera is rolling. We can adjust the roll position without operating any of the controls here. We can change the operating mode like this. Observe here, it's a pan follow. We can switch it to pan tilt follow PTF, right? Again we can change it to all lock position. As I am changing it here, it the same, it will be controlling the mode, sports mode, right? And again come back to pan follow. So we can similarly make the camera engage in 180 degree pan, so that you can see here going through 180 degree pan, again going back. We can adjust the speed, position of panning, everything we can adjust through the app. AB position, you can see here it indicates AB duration. Currently it is set to 1 minute. We can set it to 5 minutes, 10 minutes, 30 minutes. Slowly it will pan, especially this is required for the time-lapse recording purpose. Similarly, we can adjust the how responsive the joystick is, and calibration. All this can be done through the app. Let us check with the tracking feature of this gimbal. This is a most important feature. For that we need to turn on this tracker. So once it turns on, it will blink the white light twice, and the red LED is ready. So what I'll do is that from my position here behind the camera, I would do the gesture for enabling the tracking. Now it shows the green LED and the camera is now going to track me. Actually the gimbal is tracking, so camera can be set to record the subject that is being tracked. The camera is trying to track me as I move around the room behind the camera. It is able to track me. So this is one of the wonderful features which it is able to track without any monitoring. So especially this is very good for solo YouTubers who like to make the video without the help of any cameraman as such. Now I will make it stop. Now the gesture which is commonly used for enabling the tracking function is this. You can see quickly the camera locks on to the gesture mode, and as I move around, you can see the camera is trying to track me. As I move, it is successfully tracking me. if I try to move fast, I try to move far away, still it is tracking me. And the best part, let me get out of the sight for this. It loses track, and again if I come back, it remembers my face and again it locks onto the tracking. In some way, if I am not in the center of the frame, I can reframe it by giving this gesture and adjust myself in the center, and again give this gesture, so it will again lock, so that I am in the center of the frame. Let us say if I don't want to be in the center, I slightly want to be out of the frame, so it will track me but keep me on the side of the frame, isn't it? If I want to stop tracking, I can just click like this, so it has stopped tracking. I can make the camera to take my photos as well by giving this particular gesture, so it will store. The LED is blinking, the green LED will blink thrice and it will take my picture.